YO YouTube, it's your boy Mike T's back at you with another video. As promised, I told you guys I would take you every step of the way with me with learning how to do sign vinyl lamination using the shear, also printing on vinyl back there. I'll show you in just a moment. First off, how was everybody's Thanksgiving? Hopefully it was a blessed, productive family time. The big 4 seasons is now the big 2 seasons. We have Christmas left and New Year's. So what are some goals that you would like to accomplish before the New Year's? Drop a comment down below. But let's look at what was all done while we're on vacation. All right. So DJ and the crew, we're over here at Spirit to Start, set up the actual 8-foot tables. And this is the laminator. We will be plugging it in sometime this week and testing it out. This is the extension of that same table. And here's some of that rapid tack removal, which just take off those heavier sticker signs that's out there on vans, like the ODOT vehicles or like the license plate sticker. You know how it kind of has that film on the back of it. And here is the shear. What I'm hearing is light work whenever you do use it. And the whole setup, shout out once again to DJ, is set up. And I gotta find a light, hold on. So in the video you guys seen us, we were trying to figure out how to hook up these double monitors to this Roland right here. And the thing is, you need the disc. We do not have the disc quite yet for the VP 540i Versacam. But as you can see, it's about ready. So I guess we could do Kiss Cut stickers and some other things. That's the plotter right there. Well, yeah. At Spirit to Start. So I didn't really get to explain to you guys what everything was. When I first came in here, I was overwhelmed. But this is for signed vinyl, and you actually print on this right here. Kodak paper. Car wrap material right here. You can print on it any color. Using that over there. We got us some 3M right here. Okay. So all of these are different decals that's commonly used, and everything is Oriful. I did get some questions in the last video about what type of vinyl they were using. I seen some 3M Premium and some Oriful. But ultimately, as you can see, there's a wide variety of Oriful. And there's some 3M. And the best of the best, the reflective. See, this is what we installed Barron Tree Service with. It was printed on this reflective right here via that printer and then installed onto the Barron truck. Some other things that go on in this store at the Spirit to Start besides sign vinyling. Hold on. And here's where they do a lot of pickups. I just came through out of there. Once again, like I said, I'm in the Spirit to Start. But some of the other things that go on in here is the Freedom Express. Can I bother you, sir, for a few minutes?
Yeah, sure.
Could you please tell us your name?
Rager Els.
Rager Els. All right, and what's your job here, man?
I kind of just help out in the shop making t-shirts. I'm the one that stands at the end of the dryer and catches them, folds them up, puts them into boxes, and then it goes from over there to over there, and then someone picks up the order. That's pretty much that.
Awesome. Now, I noticed today we're not working, but we are working. What are you doing currently to this machine?
So what I'm doing right now, so all of these arms right here, when Rick, our printer, whenever he puts a shirt on one of these paddles, we have to spray it with this glue right here. But we use WD-40 because sometimes when this sprays, all the glue ends up building up on the arms and stuff. So sometimes like a bigger t-shirt, when he puts it on one of these paddles right here, when the glue gets built up like on these arms, sometimes it'll stick to the shirt.
Oh, it's a no-go.
Yes, and especially that doesn't, like, it'll get stuck on the t-shirt, and then when we put it on the dryer, when I get it down there, sometimes some of that glue build up, it'll stick to the shirt almost like a stain almost, I guess is the easiest way to describe it. So whenever we get some free time back here, I usually wipe all of it down and stuff like that to kind of prevent the t-shirts from going bad once they go through the dryer.
Yeah.
Pretty much just to avoid future issues, I guess, is because nobody wants to get a crappy t-shirt.
Right,
you know?
and at the end of the day, it's professionalism is the best. I've seen you guys a couple of times cleaning this machine during the week.
Yeah.
How important is that to maintain your equipment?
It's super important because, I mean, we get a lot of, like, schools and, like, uniforms and stuff like that we're printing on. All the people that buy stuff from us are customers, and I call them. Nobody, like, they know that they get their stuff from us, and that one order that they could get with a messed up t-shirt or something like that one of their athletes has to wear in a game for practice or something like that, it might persuade them to not want to come back to us again. So, I mean, pretty much this, I mean, at the end of the day, when you're making t-shirts, what you're making your t-shirts is what's making you your money.
Exactly.
So I feel like it's super important, especially whenever I get a free opportunity today to clean it up. I mean, mine as well. It's only going to help us out in the long run, keep our clients and stuff to keep returning their business to us and stuff like that. So very important.
Very important, as you said. So this question has nothing to do with this, but you played football, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Back in the good old days.
Okay, so what was your position?
Right guard.
Right guard. Who did you play for?
Massillon Tigers, of course. The Massillon Tigers.
Massillon Tigers, okay.
Oh, of course.
Yes, sir. So I'm going to be in here a couple of days of the week, learning how to use the Freedom Horse behind me and actually sign vinyl over here, which I showed you guys. And is this your first, how long have you been doing this?
I've started working here about halfway through the summer, which would have been the last summer. So a couple months, I want to say maybe like 4 or 5 maybe at this point, maybe a little bit off, but
yeah,
pretty much brand new for the most part. It got a little bit of experience on me now, a little bit, but still learning a lot, especially with Rick because he's a master with this thing.
Yeah.
He's taught me a lot. Even just from standing back there, I can tell there's a lot, especially, I mean, just putting a shirt on a paddle, there's a whole process for it because, I mean, once it goes through this thing, there's no really reversing it, especially with the ink and everything else like that. So
right,
it's a major, not a super complicated process, a very tedious process, I would say.
So have you got to actually mix the paints back there, or is that all?
Yeah, that's all of our ink and everything like that. We usually try not to mix it and make it like kind of make new colors on our own. There's a couple of times, like we had one order for a Massillon Tiger tennis.
Okay.
And on their shirt, it was a tennis ball. Well, there's like I forget what it's called. I want to say it's like electric green or like traffic green up there on the far right.
I see it.
So, I mean, for the tennis ball, it's not that super. It's not super green like that. It's got a little bit of a yellow tint to it.
Yeah.
So that the one day me and Rick were back here playing around a little bit, and it's kind of hard to see that little container right there. We took some of that, I think it's traffic green or electric green. It's one of the two. But we mixed it with a little bit of yellow and kind of was toying with it a little bit. We kind of got it to get pretty close to that tennis ball green. But usually, whenever DJ orders the ink, it's for an order that we know that's coming up. Okay. So we kind of try and get a little bit ahead of it. That way we can get a color that's pretty much exactly what the customer would order or something like that. But
so can I ask, what's your age, sir?
19.
19.
Yeah.
Listen, at 19, I was flipping burgers. If I had the opportunity to do this, I would have jumped all the way in.
It's awesome.
This,
I love every second of it. It's awesome.
This right here will make a promising future.
Oh,
I mean, not saying that flipping burgers won't to the people out there watching, but this right here is where it's at. Printing, learning how to print, actually getting this skill up underneath your belt. Yeah. We got the man, the myth, the legend himself. DJ, how are you doing?
What's going on, man?
So I came back here to bother him. All right, so I just left the Spirit of Stark, and it's the top of the week. You already know what it is. Listen, the big 4 holidays are now the big 2, like I said at the beginning of this video. You need to be themed towards Christmas right about now and New Year's. However you look at it, it's still money to be made. Now, I was there with DJ and Greg and some of the other family of Spirit of Stark. So more content coming soon, guys. I'm going to keep you guys up to date. Now I'm getting ready to head to my other store. I'll see you there in a second. Yo, so you can see that I made it to the other store, my original spot. And yes, we just left the Spirit of Stark. So first off, before I get into the rest of this video, I just want to say shout out to those that have made it this far. And if you've been watching this far, go ahead and hit that thumbs button. It's just waiting for you to like this video. Trust me, you're gonna want to get all of the content your boy is about to drop over the next year, leading out of 2022 into 2023. So if you have made it this far, this is going to be actually 2 videos in one. The first one, of course, is the Spirit of Stark, but the second one is, can you sublimate on clear HTV from Econo Transfers? Yo, so at the beginning of 2022, your boy has been constantly grinding and gritting, trying to elevate to the next steps in life. And, you know, I've been presented with a lot of different opportunities. Shout out to Simon Says Promotions. Shout out to DJ over at the Spirit of Stark. Shout out to Mike from Bonnie's Embroidery. And signage and so much more. Alongside with that, man, I've took countless trips this year. I was able to rub shoulders with some of the greats in the YouTube community, as well as at the expos. One that comes to mind specifically is the trip to Los Angeles, Long Beach. And yes, it was a well-awaited trip. I enjoyed it. But this is just a little summary of some of the things that I did this past year, and I'll be dropping more of these at the end of the video just to show you guys, hey, never give up, never stop, don't quit, and always break the sky with your creativity. Don't let nobody get in the way of what makes you, what makes you unique, your wonderful, one-of-a-kind self. A lot of times we come into those things called pitfalls, but if we sidestep them or hop over them and keep it moving, consistency being the key, you shall elevate. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Now, I've been at this store that you guys are looking at now for the past 3 years. And I will have it for a little bit longer, but objectively I am moving to the Spirit of Stark. Like Lil Mike Jr., the King said, hit that subscribe button. But yeah, it's been a much awaited journey, and I'm loving how everything is turning out. So more brand new content coming for you guys, for you continue to. I appreciate you guys. In words, can't describe how much I appreciate you guys. So let's all continue to be great. Let's all press forward and keep a positive attitude.